The label combat helicopters is used to broadly refer to all rotary wing and all vertical lift platforms that are armed and prepared to engage targets or carry out other military tasks on the battlefield or in other locations, such as fighting terrorism in urban areas. The phrase implies some degree of self-defense. Thus, unarmed ships engaging combat operations are not included. In keeping with the expanding the battlefield into more inclusive battle area, roles in the maritime industry that roughly meet this definition are included. The next generation of vertical lift platforms will come with smarter displays, smaller processors, and more user-friendly navigation systems. This is demonstrated by several US and international military helicopter avionics upgrades and research and development initiatives. A few future military helicopters made by some of the biggest airframe producers in this world are shown in this video. The first one is the Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft. The Future Reconnaissance Aircraft, or FARA, was specifically created to satisfy the US Army's requirements for a cutting-edge, incredibly capable observation, utility, and direct-fire rotorcraft with the capability and capacity to establish dominance on the battlefield quickly. FARA is a primary modernization goal for the Army Aviation and is a member of the Future Vertical Lift, or FVL, family for options. The AH-64 Apache, which took over the scout reconnaissance responsibilities when the OH-58 KIOWA was retired in 2016 after nearly 50 years of service, dating back to Vietnam, currently fulfills the attack observation function for the Army. The multifunctional FARA is ready to replace the Apache, the Army's first-day attack helicopter since 1984. Compared to the AH-64, the FARA helicopters will be more nimble, agile, reliable, and easier and less expensive to maintain. The performance, agility, reach, survivability, and sustainability of American forces will be dramatically increased, allowing them to restore attack reconnaissance dominance. As an integral part of any trans-regional multi-domain and multifunctional force, FARA will assist the Army in carrying out its duty. Two incredibly skilled and knowledgeable aerospace industry teams have been chosen by the Army to provide designs for the FVL family, which includes the FARA. For the Army's consideration, a team led by Lockheed Martin, SIKORSKY, Boeing is recommended for the Raider X, while the team from a Bell helicopter is recommended the 360 INVICTUS helicopter. Second on this list is the Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft. As part of the Future Vertical Lift program, the US Army launched the Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft, or FLRAA, initiative in 2019 to create a replacement for the Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk utility helicopter. Since June of 1979, the UH-60 designed in early 1970s has been in use. Similar to the UH-60, FLRAA models will be used by the US Marine Corps and US Special Operations Command. The Army has gathered information from flying prototype designs that potentially perform the FLRAA role under the current Joint Multi-Role Technology Demonstrator JMRTD program. In April of 2019, the Army published a Request for Information, or RFI, intending to locate manufacturers that could be interested. To replace the UH-60 after its 50-year lifespan, the Army intends to put the FLRAA into service in 2030. The Army chose the Bell Textron V280 Valor with Rolls-Royce engines for the FLRAA contract award on December 5th of 2022. The Army has set a per-unit cost goal of $43 million according to the RFI in 2018 dollars. The Army anticipates combat scenarios in which an unmanned drone and a future scout helicopter being developed under the Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft, or FARA program, will dominate an area or corridor, allowing the FLRAA to insert soldiers. The FLRAA is designed to outperform the UH-60 regarding agility and speed. The third next-generation helicopter is the upgraded Black Hawk. The US Army continues to spend millions upgrading its current fleet of Black Hawk helicopters while working to create a variety of prospective vertical lift replacements for it. The Army is evaluating how it might use the technology for its enduring helicopter fleet, as AVIONICS went to press with this article. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, plans its first fully autonomous UH-60 Black Hawk flight without the safety pilots on board in January. An in-depth analysis of the Black Hawk 60V Victor unveiled at National Guard Base during a demonstration for modernizers reveals that Northrop Grumman's OPENLIFT avionics package will give it a completely new cockpit. Black Hawk pilots can upgrade it from the M to the V generation thanks to a user interface that is essentially the same as earlier versions. Number 4 is the new version of the Boeing's AH-64E model Apache. The Royal Netherlands Air Force has received the first improved version of Boeing's AH-64E Apache Assault Helicopter, or the RNLAF. The updated AH-64E or version 6 upgrade features upgrade sensors, better weapons performance, and the most recent software. The US State Department approved a $1.191 billion foreign military sale FMS in February of 2018 to upgrade the 28D model Apache rotorcraft that now belong to the RNLAF's fleet to advanced V6 or E configuration. The US Department of Defense, or DoD, approved this FMS, and in 2019 it granted Boeing a contract to modify the 28D model helicopters owned by the NLAF. By 2025, Boeing hopes to deliver the latest remanufactured V6 Apache helicopter to the RNLAF. The Boeing AH-64E Apache assault helicopter's first upgraded model has been delivered to the Royal Netherlands Air Force. On number 5, we have the Bell V280 Valor. The Bell V280 Valor specifically provides unequaled flexibility, less downtime, and increased mission safety while revolutionizing the reach and efficiency of each mission. The Bell V280 Valor is the go-to long-range maneuver solution since it has more than twice the speed and range of modern armament systems. Pilots will operate in difficult visual circumstances and give the ground forces situational awareness while on the way to and at the target with unmatched mission equipment. The extraordinary range capabilities and strategic lift deployment options of the Bell V280 provide operational flexibility when reacting to military action or missions involving humanitarian aid. The Bell V280 Valor provides higher flight performance and lifespan sustainability by combining the power and a range of a turboprop with greater advanced agility than a conventional helicopter. This weapon system was created specifically to transform the overmatch of the American Army in multi-domain operations. In pitch, roll, and yaw movements, the Bell V280 has demonstrated its inherent control power while executing at the highest levels of agility. The aircraft provides the revolutionary agility warfighters require for mission success, as proven by multiple flying tests. And last on our list is the Raider X. In October 2019, legendary helicopter manufacturer SIKORSKY presented Raider X, their entrance into the FARA market. The company's tried-and-true technology demonstrator, the S97 Raider, has twin four-bladed compound primary rotor blades seated coaxially above the fuselage. The Raider X is an advancement of this model. At the extreme aft end of the aircraft, in a pusher configuration, a 6-bladed propulsor tail rotor is fitted to improve straight-line performance. Combined, these enable the helicopter to travel at around 215 knots. The FARA equipment seeks a minimum speed of 180 knots. The Raider Main X's distinguishing feature carried over from the S97 demonstrator is its side-by-side cockpit seating, which improves communication between the two crew members and provides an additional set of eyes at the front of the fuselage. Active models can now be upgraded with new technology to improve their performance, survivability, capability, and mission adaptability. It should go without saying that modifications cost far less money than new helicopter designs, even though the modified aircraft could not perform as well as new generation helicopters. Thus, it is becoming increasingly obvious that the possibility of upgrading current kinds would persist the next 10 years. Therefore, despite the FEL program and some original equipment manufacturers using the name next-gen helicopters, a new generation of helicopters seems far off and hazy. That's it for now. Check out our channel Military Knowledge to learn more about the recent technological advancements in the field of defense.